Now there a question. We known this car since 2003, when it was the Farboud GTS, a handsome, carbon-fibre-bodied, junior league supercar. It didn't get beyond the drivable prototype stage and was subsequently taken on by Chris Marsh. He renamed it the Farbio GTS, reworked it with a Ford V6 and seems set to make a go of it. The couple of versions we tried drove well, and there were plenty of orders, apparently, but only a handful were sold. Now the Farbio has become the Ginetta G60, the car you see here. When Ginetta took on the project in early 2010, its engineers thought they would just be giving the Farbio GTS the final push to get it into small volume production, but the more they looked, the more work they found. The upshot is that they have replaced the 262 bhp 3-liter Ford V6 with a 310 bhp 3.7-liter Ford Cyclone V6 used in the nose of Ginetta G55 racer, rewired the car and replaced all of the suspension. They have also deleted the power steering and power brakes to make the G60 more of a driver's car and less of a tourer. The interior is carried over largely intact, so there is a mix of glossy carbon fiber and carbon fiber look material, a small instrument pod and a neat touchscreen that takes care of most other functions and reduces the switch count dramatically. An output of 310 bhp and a curb weight of just 1080 kilograms leads to a certain level of expectation, and the Ginetta DOES and disappoint. The naturally aspirated engine picks up cleanly and solidly, snapping the car forward, and their thrilling escalation to the delivery. The V6 idles with a classic, gruff note. The short throw gear lever slots positively into gear and you roll away wondering if the steering will feel as meaty as the steering wheel looks. In fact, it is surprisingly manageable as soon as the car is rolling. You forget the lack of assistance until you need to turn more than a handful of degrees. Then the sudden ramp-up in effort is a little disconcerting. You adapt to it, but at the end of a decent drive you can feel the exertion across your shoulder blades. Less of a concern is the lack of power assistance for the brakes, which you adapt to and cope with more easily. The G60's ride is firm and reacts sharply to ridges and bumps. The car is solid enough but feels jiggly and unabsorbent down a typical B road. Grip and traction are high in the mid-corner. The G60 feels composed and precise, but beneath the steering weight there is slight reluctance on turn-in, and you be wary of pushing the rear in case you need to find opposite lock in a hurry. There is lack of straight-line stability, too, which suggests it has been developed more on track than on